I'm back, but keep your eye on the video for 1 second, because that's my favorite part. All right, I am back. I needed that break. Dogs got fed. Did the stream stay up? It actually looks like it's being weird. The bitrate looks pretty weird. Heads up, if the stream bounces again, I'm actually going to stop the stream, switch ingest servers, Twitch servers from Virginia to Texas, and then start it again. For now, I'll just keep going. But the bitrate looked very bouncy just a second ago. So...
Who do you think you are?
That's what I was just wondering about you.
Forget the small talk.
Okay. Okay. That looks safe. Can we get to that? That's about as close as I'm gonna go. Can I get through that vent? Who doesn't? Never mind. That's very painful. I was hoping to go through there. That's a no-no. Unless I can figure out how to cut the power. He's standing on the generator for that building?
Forget the small talk.
Not the generator, but the breaker box for that building. Voltage. Does seem like it might be disruptible, but it'd be more likely there's a hacking game. Tunnels anywhere. I'm gonna have to walk away from that and go to the main mission if I don't see anything, though. Something tells me I can't just run through it really fast, successfully. I tried to do that with a bunch of wasps as a kid. I ran through a swarm of wasps on purpose, thinking if I just ran through them quickly enough, they wouldn't be able to sting me. It was kid logic. Got burned pretty well on that. Very painful. Remember, this is a tranq rifle. I'm not sure it would do anything. Even if it was a thing to hit the box. Ah, boo. Oh. I wonder if you're behind me too. I wonder if this stream is lagged out for people, even if it's not buffering. Oh well, what it is. Okay, I don't know if that's a thing, but it doesn't appear I can do that. No! Ow! Maybe I couldn't run fast enough? Mm-hmm.
Damn cops took my license. and I'm tempted to break in and take it back. And I know just how to do it, too.
Oh.
I'd advise you to stay away from the DRB gang if you can.
Reeps, what's up? Welcome. How you doing? This game is pretty cool. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm enjoying it anyways. Try again, your legs are longer. I just crouched the whole time.
All the media
Would have made a difference.
surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown through the roof. Thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization Humanity Front. Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne County.
Yeah? What do you want?
Information.
Then go bother the receptionist, Chrome Boy, instead of wasting my goddamn time.
Not that kind of information.
I'm not a number. I'm a free man.
Ha ha. And I want a blowjob and a vintage '05 Bard GT, so I guess we both keep on dreaming. Huh, metalhead?
I know you handle the critical evidence linked to the case, and I want to know about it.
First off, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And second, even if I did, what makes you think I give a shit about what you want? Now, I strongly suggest you take your high-tech, toaster-looking ass out of my way before I handle you.
Well, that was clear.
Man whose innovations first propelled augmentation technology.
Police moved the body of the suicide terrorist to the downtown morgue. If I can retrieve a neural hub implant from inside the corpse, I may be able to learn more about the attack.
To the forefront, we'll
So much for talking. We're not going to be allowed back there.
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Shit. Jensen?
Haas, surprised to see you here.
I know this guy. Is this
Yeah,
from
well,
the first
I
game?
guess you're better at looking out for yourself than I am.
I don't have time for your self-pity. I need to get into the morgue.
That's it? Now, forget it. I don't know what's going on with that body down there, but my orders come from the brass. No one gets in.
Nice mullet, bro.
First thing you say to me after almost 2 years is you want something?
Should I have given you an order? You've always been very good at following
Not
those.
this guy.
God damn. Where do you get off being so self-righteous? You think I like this? Look at me. From SWAT team commander to a crummy desk sergeant in the 2-bit precinct. I don't need this from you. I get enough of it at home. So either come up with something better than your usual attitude, or you can just forget it, because you came to me.
You're angry, you've got a right to be. But I have to get inside that morgue. Doesn't sound like he's in state of mind. That's gonna fly. Crush. Think I knew you'd be here? Just open the door and stop getting in the way. Work? Can't deal with their past right now. I know it's a risk, but I really do need to get into that morgue. Oh man, talk about bad options.
What? Nothing to say?
Yeah, rush me along. Crush him further. Yeah, he's pretty upset about where he ended up. Doesn't sound very level-headed though.
Okay, look, you're angry, and you've got a right to be.
Not gonna fly.
I'm putting you in a bad position, but I have to get inside that morgue. I won't let it get back to you.
Hi Rex.
I'm
How
always
you
in
doing?
a bad position.
Please try not to backseat.
This isn't fair. Why are you doing this? Putting me between a rock and a hard place again. You want me to sacrifice my job to save your boss's ass? And if I lose my job, my life goes into the toilet. But you don't even care about that, do you?
You're right, it's not my risk to take, so I'm not gonna force you to do anything. Gotta remember to use the D-pad. The analog is so jumpy here. You've got my word. Whatever happens, I'll take care of you. Really feel like I should know who this guy is. Oh, it's a prequel. It takes place decades before the first game, so it wouldn't work that way at all. Alright, Pro Cyan. I didn't know that. It was in a comic that's pre-story for the game. They were in SWAT together. The Hathaway man. Welcome aboard. Thanks for the follow.
What?
Welcome.
Nothing to say?
Jeez. Rex. I'm gonna do something else just because. Rex, please don't. Backseat. Don't tell me what to select. Please don't, man. You know better than that. You've been here before plenty of times.
And you're right, it's not my risk to take. So I'm not gonna force you to do anything, and I won't hold it against you. And what happened 2 years ago, I know it's killing you. We should talk about it sometime.
I don't need your help. I'm fully aware what I did back then. The call was made, I took the shot. I killed the kid, and nobody else had to carry it. What kind of sick bastard comes around after 2 years and reopens a wound like that?
One who has to. Got a job to do. Nobody's judging you. That's not why I'm here. Just give me what I want. You'll fuck things up, Wayne. Can't beat yourself up. And don't beat me up with it either.
We all make mistakes, Wayne. Nobody blames you for it.
Well,
you have to believe
but
that
he might,
and forgive yourself, or you'll never put it behind you.
You condescending jackass.
Yeah.
Do you know who's really to blame for all this?
Oh, tell me.
You are.
Tell me.
You left me hanging. The kill order was yours, your responsibility. Instead, you dumped it all on me. And you knew I wasn't strong enough to refuse.
Wish I understood what the hell he was talking about.
It's all on you.
Like I'm arguing from a position. How could I know? How could I know? I wasn't there. Wait, it wasn't your fault. I don't know if it was his fault. It's in the past now, Wayne. We can put it behind us. You're lying to yourself. You pulled that trigger, no one else. You know what? I'm sick of your shit, Wayne. And I don't know what went on.
I've heard enough of this. You're lying to yourself. You pulled that trigger, no one else. You can't escape from that for the rest of your life. Accept it, make it a part of your history, and put it in your past. Because denial is only making it worse.
Finally.
You're totally out of your mind.
Maybe,
Where
but
do you get off? 2 years of disapproval and dead
feels
silence?
much better
then
saying
all
that.
you can do is yell at me? Do that all you like. I'm not listening anymore.
All
you
right.
blew your last chance with me.
So be it. I was tired of the conversation anyways.
Hey, boss. How badly do you want that neural hub?
If you're considering multiple homicides to get it, I suggest you back off and look for a less, conspicuous way in. From outside the building.
Sounds good to me. Maybe now I'll be able to get down the electric hallway somehow. Maybe that's on the way to a less conspicuous entry. Right, Densa, I got some of that.
I have a message.
I got some of that. The 15-year-old kid who was shot during the riot in, what do they call it, Mexican Town? And I remember that. Yes. Riot of augmented people. I guess I wasn't clear on that part, that it was all augmented people. They ordered Jensen to do it. After that, he left SWAT. Thank you for connecting those, actually. Now I see what you're getting at. So that guy there, it refers to that incident. He ended up doing it. He's the one who pulled the trigger. Well, officially, Plum, what I got is that he wasn't fired for following orders, but that's the official word. He actually left. But what everybody thinks is that he was fired for not following orders. That Rage Mage, you nailed it. It's a boring conversation anyway. Luke, we're gonna have company!
For you. From one of your former
What I was
colleagues,
hoping for.
A Detective Alexander.
Jenny, what did you want?
She said she could use some help if you could make your way over to Grand River Road. And might I just add, as wonderful as it is to have you back at the office, I am not your personal dating service.
Okay. Oh, I didn't have them marked active. I deactivated them, and I never reactivated them. That would have helped. Get all of that active again. Go back to the map. Maybe nothing's really changed. Maybe I do need to get to the limb clinic. I'm gonna head back over this way. More time. Too bad I can't push that around. Can't, though. Too heavy. Are you asking me, Rex? No, totally blind. You're talking to someone else, maybe? Well, that looks the same. I'm not gonna do that again. Outside the building. Can't climb up on things, can you? I don't have any good guesses about how to deal with the electricity at this stage. I figured there might be a terminal. I didn't see a terminal. Thought maybe something with a breaker box. Like the one with the hobo standing in front of it. So named Hobo. The scenery's fantastic. And it's not just a Blade Runner clone like so many things might have gone for. It's got familiar elements. Not created from complete scratch. It's obviously borrowed from things, but it's consistent and appropriate. I'm not finding anywhere. Rex, can you give a hint on how to deal with electronics? Or the electric ground? Not yet. Thank you for asking. Not yet. Not yet. I realize it might be obvious in hindsight. I might be stuck on something that's actually pretty simple. You know that happens. But no, I'm not sure I'm ready for that yet. Go back to the vent though, and see if I can get up on this thing. So the vent, I definitely can't pull the vent off. Or can I get close enough to that box that I'm not sure it would matter? Do what I have in my inventory. I sold my extra guns. I wasn't planning on using them. Just kept the tranq rifle they gave me at the beginning for now. The box didn't seem to have any effect. In fact, when I walked close enough to try and put the box in the electricity, it sounded like water. Makes sense if the electricity's all over. Anyways, wasn't I already an asshole to him? If you go kiss his ass, it would even let you have another chance to go back and kiss his ass, but that's exactly why you need to ask. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that you hadn't said that. Good Dwayne, or whatever his name was. I would just move on and not, you know, not worry about it. I'd worry about it one way, but now I go back and just do what I was told. That's my other option. So I think we'll just leave it. I don't know. DLR, how you doing? Yeah, we're on PC. Caffim, welcome. Deadpoolerific, welcome back. Yep, been a little while too. What's up? What's up? Deus Ex. I'm trying to learn. Never played. Never played. Was just getting a little stuck somewhere, and we're having half conversation about backseating. But let's drop it for now. I'm gonna go back this way, all the way back to the limb clinic. See if I get inspired along the way to come back here and do something different. Maybe I'll learn something along the way.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
DLR, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. How are you doing this fine Tuesday? Ugh. Getting some weird chop. There shouldn't really be any chop. I wish I was better at navigating. Why does it look like I can go through, but I can't go through? The map seems to show a passage where there is, it's somewhere else. Haven't been able to stream for 3 weeks. What's going on? What's kept you from it? Are you having internet troubles or time troubles? Something is really weird. The game's getting super choppy. It's smooth and then it chops. It's smooth and then it chops. Guess we'll be going back this way. Graham, you taking off? See you later, Graham. Really strange that the game is so choppy in places here. Already turned off DX11. Sounded like that was something of a known issue with the game, that it could just perform poorly in DX11 mode. So I turned that off, but still doing some weird things. It seems to be getting a little bit worse.
Approve of these protests. These limb people are
DLR, this is on PC, but not all PC, no.
Ah, Mr. Jensen. David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doug. Shouldn't I be under opposing shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Typhoon ammo. Hypostim. Temporary increase of 50 health points, up to a maximum of 200. Cyber boost. Pro energy jar. Replenish 3 energy cells in full. Selling Praxis kits. 2 for 5,000. Or it says gain, they have 2 for sale. Gain 1 Praxis point for use. Augmentation menu. I could buy 2. Boon ammo. That's one of the things I don't have yet. The augmentations, I believe, I don't have yet. I'm the spitting image of a friend of yours. Well, cheers. Cheers to your friend who is my doppelganger. Boon ammo, that's the 360 explosion out of your torso, something like that.
As you wish. Take care of yourself.
I don't know if it's practical to spend all my money on that or not. Right now, I have no points. There's the Typhoon, that the Typhoon ammo was presumably for. Launch mini explosives in a 360-degree arc at a range of 8 meters.
Dr. Chechery, call 217.
Tempting, though.
Dr. Chechery, call 217.
Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Sold out, and I'm
Very
broke.
well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
So I've got 2 points. I can probably get one thing. Find something useful. Particularly useful. I already invested in some recharge. You get more recharge. That's actually only 1 point. But with 2 points, let's get something that costs 2 points. Let's try and find something useful. Never played the game before. See something that grabs you, let me know. But if you know the game, shush! Shush! I am curious what comes to people's minds. People have never seen this before. Hacking. The slippery slope, though. Sometimes people will pretend that they don't know what they're talking about and suggest things. I should probably just shut up. Double the radar's range. I could get radar range and more recharge if I wanted to do it that way. Rebreather, harmful gases, sprint for longer periods. Either sounds cool. I could get the Typhoon explosive system, but I'm not trying to blow people up. As cool as that sounds, I'm not trying to blow people up. I could get hacking upgrades. Stealth information, stealth enhancer. Definitely want that. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Wonder what else I could get. Smart vision, see through walls. That would be pretty damn useful and helpful for stealth. Reflex booster, take down multiple opponents, falling damage. Cloaking system. Become invisible for a short period of time. People can still hear you though. High energy consumption. Thermal armor protects from damage Useful for when I fuck up, and you know I will. Buy into the cybernetic leg prosthesis, then we can do upgrades like running and walking silently. That would be really nice. Really nice. Sprint silently. In the end, we're gonna need 4 points to do that. Jump and land from any height in total silence. Cool stuff there. Tempting to buy into the legs. Won't see it. It's like an investment. I won't see it right away. We'll have to buy more stuff later. Assumption. Annual activation. Oh, it doesn't just happen. You actually have to trigger it, and it would burn energy. You'd use it situationally. I'm slightly less excited if it's not a passive. Permanent passive. In fact, I'm a little bit less excited about it. Against the effects of concussion grenades. Cooldown timer. Maybe I want something, a couple 1 point to spend all morning here, but aiming penalties, yeah, that would help, but shooting is not my priority right now. Probably won't be. Hacking? Or hacking? I don't want to invest in more hacking yet. Stealth. I want to invest in hacking later and stealth something now. Persuasion is tempting though. Social enhancer. Persuasion. Persuasion. That was expensive. Hope it works out.
Protesting is not against the law.
I know that, officer. But some of those guys were carrying tire irons and setting garbage cans on fire.
And those were the ones we arrested. The rest were merely exercising their right to free speech.
What about my right to come to work each day without fearing for my life? I've still got to walk home tonight.
I understand your concern. But if you want round-the-clock protection, I suggest you hire a private security company.
Adam, are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam,
again, sure.
If you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance in the side of the building.
Guess we'll have to find our way through this time. No excuses. Yeah, there's a lot of chop here in the subway. And some out here. Okay, we got visual artifacting. Got power lines. Don't know if there's a thing. Got the power going to the building somehow. Rhetorical questions. Just thinking out loud. Telling you where I'm at. Besides being a little stuck and confused. Get on top of this, but I can't push it. So I can't bring it closer. Hobo's not interested in talking. Here's another box. Is that as simple as just going one box after another? Oh, fuck. Please tell me I got an autosave at some point in the past 5 minutes. 2 boxes. Maybe 2 boxes. Still enjoying the game? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little stuck right now. We are woo, but it's solid. It's solid. And I'll figure it out. I think I did get a save here. Cool. I feel like I might have a plan for the first time in a few minutes, too. My stream's bounced a couple times. Game's being a little, technically flaky so far. Yep. Well, my hands are on the controller. I don't necessarily want to put the controller down every time I ask a question, or I'm just thinking out loud. It's kind of a background brain noise kind of thing. I think I'm gonna make this work. Woo! This feels like it might be the intended way across, and it might just, I don't know. Gotta be some other way. It's a thing, though. It's a thing now. It's a thing now. I should probably save halfway through the hall. Hey, Sebor. How are you doing? The director's cut Wii U version's about $13. What kind of stuff did they do with the gamepad? Is it just the menu system transplanted? You mentioned a little bit about it, that there was something special, or that there was something they did with it. Might be worth mentioning a little more. There's more. There's more. Oh, heck yeah. What can we do here? Breaker box. Woohoo! Something called the neural hub involving the gamepad. It so worked. Come on, that so worked. That was awesome. Go ahead and save again. An enhanced radar minimap? That would be very cool. Go for the side quest now since we're here, and then we'll worry about getting back into the building. Side quest, refresher. What are we doing? We are motherly ties. Chet Wagner knows more than he wants to admit about the investigation into Megan's murder. I've got to find a way to change his mind. Located Wagner in the lobby of the police station. I believe it's time we had a chat. According to Chase, all the evidence that the DMPD uncovered during their investigation was moved to a cold case storage locker after the feds took over the case. I need to find that locker. Take a look at the evidence. Chase confirmed Cassandra's suspicions. Chase told me that the order to close up the investigation came from higher up. Time to check out Captain Penn's second floor office inside the police station. Did invest a bit in hacking.
Access granted.
Something 30% better chance of not being detected while hacking, is I think what it was. 30% is not bad, it seems to me. It's already helped. Probably can't do that. Level 3 security rating keypad. Ebook, Seraph Industries Incident Report. EA 514012. Terrorist attack on Seraph Industries headquarters, Detroit. Officer Detective Gene Zispowski. Sepkowski. Tough name. Probable use of unidentified high-tech compound. While examining the crime scene, Detective Hayward and I both noticed that the area covered by the attack seemed abnormally damaged, burnt to a degree that could not be explained by normal fire or the use of any known explosives. It was the same for all the recovered victims' bodies. Residue analyzed by forensic lab officers on the scene likely comes from a high-tech accelerant of unknown nature. It seems the labs, equipment, and victims were deliberately burned to an excessive degree. The most obvious conclusion is that this was done to eliminate all possible trace evidence. But it just feels odd, like something is off. Autopsy report, Megan Reed. Age 32. O positive blood. Pathologist. Lorne. Preliminary note. I've been appointed by the state to perform autopsies on the remains of multiple victims of the attack on Seraph Industries. This is due to the critical nature of the incident and the need for the State Department to be fully aware of every detail without going through an endless array of bureaucratic forms and requests. This is in no way linked to the competence local ME, medical examiner, Dr. Gerald Campbell, and shouldn't be interpreted as such. Final diagnosis: vertebral injuries. Vertebrae in the neck area are displaced. Abrasion of the bones consistent with severe and sudden stress or pressure. Ligature strangulation. Abrasions found in the neck area. Hard to clearly verify due to severe burns, but throat seems crushed. Severe burns. Extremely severe burns covering the entirety of the body. Accelerant residue has been sent to chem lab for analysis. Absence of fumes, residue, and ash in the lungs indicate burns are post-mortem. Toxicology report. Blood ethanol, none detected. Blood drug screen, no drugs detected. Clinico-pathologic correlation. Cause of death is quick and intense snapping of the neck vertebrae combined with crushing pressure. Body was likely burned after the subject was deceased. Dr. Dana Hall, medical examiner. Incident report. I might paraphrase a bit of this, as quite a few of them here. Detective Chase. Subject attackers are definitely professionals. Details. Quick rundown. There was no trace evidence found at what seems to be the point of entry. Incident didn't last long, but the amount of damage was excessive. There were a large number of victims, and yet not many rounds were fired, and the accuracy was spot on. The attackers were probably all marksmen. This was the work of top-notch professionals. Seraph confirms that a new augmentation design was being tested just prior to the attack, that the augmentation itself was unharmed. No files related to it were stolen. The obvious motive here is theft and or corporate espionage. But why then destroy the facility and murder everyone? A competitor could no doubt benefit from such a catastrophe. These measures were quite extreme, and to my knowledge, this is an incident without precedent. I want to note here that I've brought this matter up to Lieutenant Ashbrook on multiple occasions, with no concrete results. Subject, another incident report. Subject, confused witness. Apart from Seraph's chief of security, who is still in a critical condition in redacted, and another lab technician who is lying in a deep coma in the same hospital, the only witness to the attack on Seraph who was left alive is a tech named Arthur Hopkins. Something peculiar regarding the witness's deposition, or lack thereof. When we first got on the scene, Mr. Hopkins was waiting for us in a rec room near the labs. He was obviously in shock, but was quite coherent and ready to give a clear description of the incident. Emergency response team wanted to make sure his condition was stable before allowing us to interview him. He came back after his checkup. When we came back after his checkup, a few minutes later, he was incoherent and confused. He couldn't remember anything about the attack. We still haven't heard back from the ER team regarding this matter. Addendum, Captain Penn. Situation has been resolved with the medical team. Mr. Hopkins' condition has been validated. He suffered from a severe concussion. This matter is closed. Controller support is working fine. When they say partial, yeah, it's always a mystery, isn't it? What do they actually mean? Can I attempt the hack? Level 3? Wish me luck. No, it won't let me. I didn't think I could. Didn't think I could, but then it let me. Step 1. So we need to get into possibly that window? Maybe not that window. A fire escape. Start with that. Can't. Not a thing. That's not a thing. App check. Police station. I'm gonna go to the back of the alley, see what else might be there. And then we're gonna come over here and see if there's a way in somewhere there. Where's the back of the alley? I gotta say, I'm looking forward to playing a little more Mario Kart after the stream tonight. I haven't played Mario Kart in so many years. Basically the original. I never played Mario Kart 64. Never played anything since then. I guess I played a tiny bit of the Wii one. I take that back. Played a little bit of the Wii one. But, oh, looky looky. Didn't realize there were going to be a lot of box puzzles in this game. There, had the climb option. Whoa! Gotta get that in my head. There's going to be a lot of box actions. My platforming skill was never great, but I realize now I'm really just awful at certain things. I could probably still pull off Mega Man 2, but I'm not sure I could pull off 1 or 3. I could probably still pull off Super Castlevania 4, but I'm not sure I could play 1, 2, or 3 successfully. I don't know. My platforming's pretty weak anymore. But it was cool to get all my Virtual Console games moved over, or a good chunk of them. I think I just found a way in. Oh yes. Did I just say it again? Yeah, I was talking about it earlier, Sebor. People have been giving me shit for the way I don't say Mario. For all my life, I've been saying it wrong. I'm fine with that it's wrong, but it, you know, I've never had anyone give me shit before I started playing games on Twitch. Sometimes you hear things in your head, you get used to saying it or hearing it a certain way, even though I hear it pronounced correctly in games. It doesn't trigger for me. I don't stop and think that I'm saying it differently. Accept it. I don't hear it though. So it's very hard for me to change because I don't even think about it. Now I do. Now I do because everyone's been giving me shit for it, but down, down, down. And I don't really mind it. It does make me self-conscious of how I say Mario, but still, all good. This is the only way I'd ever learn. Well, I have never personally known someone with that name. Only through the game. And I've spent my entire life playing games by myself. Until recently. And if you're typing about a game, no one knows how you're pronouncing it. I haven't spent a lot of time in my life talking to other people about games. It was always, it was not a social experience for me until Twitch really changed everything. I have a feeling we don't want to be spotted here. Where to? We have a nice map in here. Motherly Ties, locate his office. That's nearby. On the other levels. Locate Captain Penn's office. Officer Wagner's office. And obtain information from Officer Wagner. Eventually. One level at a time. Very bottom level for the morgue. Let's work our way down. First one looks like it's just up ahead. Go into the neighboring office just to check it out, also to see if they connect. Whatever that 2 is up at the... I just got spotted, huh?
Access granted.
Access granted, but also spotted, so... I mean, what was that? Don't tell me you didn't see exactly what happened. Whoa! Bizarre. Still being told to come out. Just... Uh-oh. Wrong.
Nothing here.
You're not gonna close the door? Well, that's sloppy. I closed the door behind me. I moved the chair. There was something over here. There's something over here. Something over here, and I can't get the trigger. Alright, let's hack the computer instead. Actually, I'll learn something from this. There was the computer. There was something over here, though. I can't find it now. Drawer. Maybe that was it. Search the drawer. Hadn't searched any drawers, perhaps. Close the door. Hopefully that gives me a little more cover. Now let's hack the computer. Script kitty points. You saw that, huh? I don't really feel the need to change Celador, but I probably will because I'm self-conscious of it now. It might be a slow transition, it might be a quick one, but I can't not think about it when I say it anymore, so I will probably end up changing.
Access granted.
Script kitty points. From Munchies to Detective Jenny Alexander. Sup, officer? I have some info you might want on your little DRB friends. I saw them stash some of the GATs in a storage unit in the row. Is that a joke? There's a top cat, DRB lieutenant. One bad motherfucker with a shotgun. He's got the code to that storage. I see the guy outside. Don't open the door. Don't open the door. Don't open the door. Sir. Good? You're good. One other thing, if you guys plan to raid the crib, you should be careful in the maintenance corridor between D-Row and the spot near Chiron building. They put some soldiers there. Now that's 2 tips. 2, so I want twice my usual CI rate. If you fuck me over on this, you can forget my help in the future. Munchies. Ballers. Who you whoring now? Hey, Jenny. I was walking around Grand River Road last Friday, and I'm pretty sure I saw you on the corner there, dressed as a lady of the night. What's up with that? You dropped the badge? Hope you kept the cuffs, though. Anyway, hit me back. We'll have lunch sometime. Hank. Yes, I assume you're working undercover. If not, please disregard the invitation. Huh. Alright. Staggered saves. No, I got you. It's the A that's different. Trust me. I got it. People write it out different ways. Mario. Mario. I don't exaggerate it when I say it, but it sounds nearly the same, even when I'm not trying to. Already got spotted. Oh, he's going for an alarm. Look at that. Well, let's see what happens. He pops the alarm. He goes away. See how easy it is just to hide in a neighboring room, if at all. He comes back. Probably knows I'm in here. I'll try and close the door. The door opened both ways? The door opened in before, didn't it? There's an augmentation to see the timer before they will no longer be on alert. I don't have it, but I saw it on the menu. I'm just pretending there's a timer. Looks like the timer just went. Didn't said anything, but I feel like... Never mind. They're still looking. Clearly, still looking. Probably take this guy down.
He's gone over there. Better keep my eyes open though.
But his buddy's nearby. I don't want to get spotted. Gotta have priorities. Gonaz, what's happening?
I'll be ready for him. Are you still there?
Are you still... What, is he gonna answer?
I'll be ready for him.
I don't know if they're coming in. Alright, when to move. Let's try now. Go slowly, quietly. A couple people in the room across the hall. Looks like they opened it up. I don't know if I would have had to hack it to get in there, but the door's open now. Room I want to get in is the next one, Wagner's office. Just that first flash, I don't think they saw me. They almost saw me. That second time, obviously they saw me.
Where are you?
See how dumb they are here. You saw me go into the room. Check the room. Check the room. Okay then. Okay. Opening both ways. There. Yeah. No. Come. Just don't look this way. Go the other way. Let's go the other way. Turn around. Turn around. Go the other way. I'm not here. Totally not here. I'm gonna nudge into the corner a little further. That's good. Perfect. Big one. Chan. Huh? Oh, frack.
Get on.
Just wanted to know. He just wanted a simple answer. Have not because they ask not. Post hacking.
Huh? What's that?
Nah, he's coming to look. Hopefully he follows me into the room. I'm gonna choke him out this time. If he follows me in here, he's going down. I want him to come in. But if he's going back down the hall, maybe I can just get him in the hall. He's obviously got to go. Whoa.
Must have been nothing.
Okay. Wait, he's still coming. What is his deal? Now he's standing where he'll see anyone come out of the room. There he goes. Bro time. I don't know why, Iceman. Did you just come back to my death? I haven't been dying that much, except when I'm actually stuck in a spot. Happen to have incident here already. I wouldn't say stuck. Need the alert. Shit. Alarmed.
This is a spot. Keep searching. Someone's in the air. Don't
Yeah.
move. I heard
Leroy!
that.
Leroy Falcon Punch. He's gonna crawl into the vent. Alright, fine, Iceman. You are the harbinger of death. That's what it is. That's what I was holding back on. You are the harbinger. Alright. That already alerted again. The same thing from this distance too. Well, I guess I needed to know that. That went well. Terminal to disable it. It wasn't the computer in that room, though. Maybe the computer on the far side of the room. Maybe there'll be a terminal to disable that. I'll have to get over there. Maybe... Oh, it was actually pointed down the hall. It's a directional one. Okay. I saw that before and then wasn't thinking about it. Go ahead and sort of save, stagger, scum, whatever. Playing on the hardest difficulty. I'm going to take whatever advantages I can right now. I don't know if there's enough time to stand there and hack that. I'm going to make one attempt. As soon as it pans back, I'm going to go for Wagner's door. See if I can't get in quickly. Pans into the hall, and it pans back very quickly. Probably still see me from where I'm standing. I'll risk it and try this.
That's far enough.
Nobody else saw me. Well, this is gonna go splendid then. In before dead. You made it. You were in. You're in before dead. Hence the extra save. Very worth it. Take this helmet. It might help me survive. Could I take the helmet? That would be nice. Maybe this door then. Stand over here. Door might be open. I don't know. Maybe the door's open. Door's open.
I thought I heard a noise. Hello?
Shit. Didn't hear a noise. Nothing. Out there. Falcon punch. I only have one though. Recharge faster. What do I have? Hold on. Count as a pause. Into all my health items. I did not sell health items, and now I don't have. I have that. That 2. Punish 2.
Suspect.
Boom! Suspect nothing. Ready to grab that gun. Whole thing's gonna fall apart of me when I go out for the gun. Good night. Punta time. We'll see you later. Still being terrible with chat today. Sorry. Learning. Still learning. Game also seems like, as a stealth game where you're constantly looking at line of sight, situational awareness, you can lose it in a moment. Just a moment. Gotta close the door. Detective Alex Murphy, Detroit PD. Anyone? Anyone? From Ellen. Alex, I know you love your job. Did you make a little sacrifice and not work late tonight? Jimmy is back from college, and it would be so nice to have a real family dinner, all 3 of us together. That is, if Officer Lewis doesn't grab you again for late night work. Oh, RoboCop. Oh man, all the name drops, all the RoboCop name drops. I hope someone else gets that. Officer Lewis for late night work. Oh. Oh. Aldermore, what's up? It's been on the schedule. How are you doing? That was a very cool little email there. I've never played it before either, Aldermore. Just figuring it out. Detective 87. Yesterday, DMPD released to the press our official stance on augmented and non-augmented officers within the force. There exist areas in which enhanced performance is an asset. The MPD has no requirement that officers serving in any capacity be augmented. Any person, basically, policy of non-discrimination is what it sounds like. Homeland Security is finally ready to start its training courses. So the next week, every officer is going to have a one-on-one interview with Joseph Manderley, the go-between. Each of you will be told shortly when your meeting is scheduled. Mandatory courses. Well, there was nothing about the camera there, so scratch that. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, nope. Got spotted by a person hacking the other door. I'm gonna make another attempt on Wagner's door. I'm gonna wait for the camera and to the hall and start to pan back. Was it a DX1 reference? How's your week starting, Altamore? That was terrible luck, wasn't it? Just bad luck. Come on. Ah, I might have had it if that one hadn't slipped.
Access denied.
And someone else showed up. Maybe because of the bad hack. The display at the top, it showed like 6 energy cells while he was dying. I guess his whole system freaks out when he's about to die. Damaged. Oh, I didn't save after hacking this. Did we get any important information, or was it just for fun? We didn't have to hack it, that's right. We didn't actually get information here. Just cool stuff. Maybe I need to sneak past the camera and disable it before I do any of this. Go to this box and hide. I can move the box. I can move the box. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll move the box. The game does seem to have an affection for boxes. Yes. All right. Get lucky here. Come on, big bucks, no whammies. Uh-oh. Now, does that mean that... Rhetorical question. Just wondering if the people are on me already. Or if... Yep. So the system alerted the people. People came. Box no good. Against guns. Alright, I'm gonna go get that camera turned off. There might even be some combination of things going on where the alert triggers them to look at the security feed or who knows what. Yeah, and I have an affection for boxes. Take care of the box, and the box will take care of you. Altamore's somewhere between mixed casual and attempts at good stealth. I don't really expect to achieve a full stealth playthrough. I've never played Deus Ex. First one, or this one. Playing on the hardest difficulty, I was encouraged to just a little bit, and I went for it. So with the difficulty up and my experience down, I'm not expecting any particular outcome. I mean, look, I keep pulling my weapon out when all I'm trying to do is take cover. I got a lot to learn and practice. So it'll be mixed. But I'm certainly not aiming to kill. I like the idea of being able to stealth through it. Detective McCann. Maybe I just need to deal with Detective McCann. I'm torn between getting the camera off and clearing the hall of all hostiles. Yeah, I'm sure, Densa, but there's going to be stuff like that throughout the entire game. The whole game's going to be like that. Like this vent that it was just blocking. That I just saw after moving the box. The second time. For all I know, you were talking about the vent. You don't need to confirm that. I'm just curious. If that's what it was, but you don't have to tell me. Trash can. That is sturdier than vent. Hold on. Arm panel. Can't do it. Sturdier than box. Gotta find a way to disable that. So just screwing up the hacking gets, you're saying the system didn't alert them. Yeah, Altamore, I'm trying, I'm gonna ask a lot of my totally irritating rhetorical questions where I'm just thinking out loud because it's a new game to me, but I am trying to do it, blind. Too late, right? Suspicious, but it doesn't actually alert yet. keep going to hack panels that don't need to be hacked. That's cute. Sleeping. Sweet. Like many games, Densa, once you know how to do things, you go through them much more quickly, especially first time doing things. Even later in this playthrough, I will probably move through things more quickly. But I still don't know how things work, so I'm doubting every step, as you can tell. But that's part of the fun of it. In fact, things are more exciting when you don't see all the patterns and all the mechanics at work, and it feels like you're in more danger than you might be. Even if you're creating that danger for yourself by not understanding the mechanics, it still makes it more fun. Hey, Darky, what's going on? Detective Frank McCann. Monique Rubens. Regarding Robert, my sister told me that you stopped by our house last Thursday. Wanted information about my husband, Robert. He was augmented. Let's not read all of these. I want to continue on in the sneak here. We have a new assignment. Frank McCann has been assigned reports of multiple disappearances. Morgue lockdown. John Doe in the morgue is classified as ultraviolet. You all know the drill. Everyone with blue clearance or lower stay out of the basement. Still trying to hang on to someone, Darky. I hear you. I know you've been hanging on for a while. I feel like the box is actually helping me. The trash can or the box are helping me. Hopefully the camera won't see me here while I'm hacking. Find out. I didn't crouch again. Whether or not that makes a difference. Also find out. Get some good RNG this time. Not going for extras, I just want to get through the hack. I think we're out.
Access granted.
Or rather, we're in. Did alert someone. Something alerted someone. Maybe they saw the body? Did I not close the door? Didn't hear what they said there. There's an alarm. I'm gonna stay hidden here. See if someone comes in. I'll take them out if they do. Wait for the alarm to drop. We'll hack this computer. This is for a side quest. Main quest, the morgue is in the basement. We've got 3 offices to get into, 1 on each level before we get down there. No, easy ice, but thank you for offering. You want us to point out loot. I mean, it's not terribly important one way or the other. I wouldn't be pissed or anything, but I don't really need you to, want you to. I'll miss things. I'll find some stuff. I'll miss some things. Probably better to just miss what I miss. How are you doing today, Ice? I don't know how long the alarm is going to last, but I'm going to stay here and not hack until it does drop. Not really, Darky. I don't really have division plans. But the question's coming up again and again and again. Do you know I'm not big into shooters? The alarm is just still going. Don't see anyone coming in. The alarm's gone. Good timing. I was getting ready to do this anyways. Fortify, 30% detection. Capture, 30% detection. Oh, where am I going out?
Access granted.
And we're in. From Fred Moyse to Detective Chet Wagner, Insight. Colleague at the 76th Precinct, and it has come to my attention that you were one of the investigators on the Seraph Industries attack a couple months ago. Currently assigned to the Seraph manufacturing plant case. Sure you're aware of the recent attack. I'd really like to meet with you and get your input on your investigation. If we can cross-reference evidence. Interviews. I'll be looking to receive word from you. Cordially, Detective Fred Moyse. Quick message, thanks. Homeland Security training. We got a problem. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You wrote, "Are you fucking retarded? What? You also want to come paint a giant fucking billboard on my lawn that says I associate with drug dealers? They could be screening my inbox, you dumb fuck. Never, ever leave written evidence. Stupid fucking bastard. Anyway, grow some fucking balls, Lopes. Do I have to do everything?" From Blaine in the Brain. Detective Chet Wagner. So curious. I get some credit for that, and at what point did I get credit for that in the mission? The map is no longer indicating a side quest for the first floor. It is now only indicating one here. Locate Captain Penn's office. I guess because I found the information on Wagner's computer, it's no longer marked to try and get information from him. I'll need to make it down to the morgue, but one more level down. Locate Captain Penn's office. I'm gonna try and do it. Ah. So the stairs, I need to go back down the hall and around to the stairs, down a level, and from those stairs, whatever we need to get past, Captain Penn's office. Then, sorry, getting hiccups here, back to the stairs and further down. We take the stairs all the way down. No, when we get to the first floor, we're gonna have to come over here, get to the other staircase, get down to the basement, to the morgue. So first order of business, get to the stairs. Down the hall, turn right, around to the stairs. Oh! My Falcon Punch didn't work in time. Damn. Damn. It's a tranq rifle, and I'm really slow to reload, and couldn't put the laser sight that I got. Shit, what was that? It has a zoom, but obviously can't use the zoom too effectively in here. This is so not gonna work. Yeah, that panic was a good panic. Now I know he'll be there. There might be more vents I can crawl through. But I'm not ready to go looking for more vents or a different route quite yet. I will try going a little more quietly. Can't move that. I will be ready to Falcon Punch this guy if I can't choke him out. Never mind. Whoa. Close. Whoa.
See anything? See anything?
Should that day ever come to pass, one cannot help but wonder if billionaire Darrow, the man who put the nation's first propelled augmentation technology
I think that
to the
makes
forefront,
noise.
will also be present. So far, Mr. Darrow has refused our repeated requests for an interview. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Pike.
Somebody fire that guy. He has terrible peripheral vision. He's gonna get everyone in trouble. Oh, not enough energy. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I invested in recharge. Event! I take him into the vent, I wonder. Drag a person into a vent. Yes! Can you walk up? Yes! Even better. Even better. I don't think I can do level 2. Yeah, I can't even do level 2. Bouncy when you're out. Have a great time. We'll catch you later. Same office. Excellent. Ah, this was Captain Penn's office. I came here as a matter of course. I didn't even realize I was busting into Penn's office. Exactly where I needed to be.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Muji, thank you for the host. Thank you. And welcome again. I know you were here earlier. Your day unfolding. Welcome, Muji and friends. Oh, I don't have a code for this. Fury rating 2. Yeah, I'll find a code for this. Oh man, Humbo Jumble bundle. The Humble Jumbo bundle. I don't know what's in it, but the email just came through. Someone should check that out. Muji's your bro, Rage. Oh, definitely. Definitely was aware of the connection. And Muji doing the 24-hour the other day. It was awesome. It was awesome. I didn't get to see too much of it, but seeing you go from the Culling, which my buddy works on the dev team of, the Rise of the Tomb Raider. A good pair of games. Monkey, good night. Good night. We'll see you later. You just got killed by a cheater in the Culling. Speaking of, well, that sucks. I'm sure there'll be lots of fixes for the game over time. Hopefully it doesn't end up with anything too exploity left over by the time it launches. Hearts of Steel in the dawn. The morning light through the windows was rich like the colors of autumn. Meredith lay in it, a snarl of sheets around her body. Jace's arm, the steel arm, a across her bare thigh, like a discarded weapon. She traced up the cyber limb and across the place where metal met flesh, the seam of the join rough and tanned. Jay stirred and awoke, his craggy face softened. What's wrong? Meredith felt a peculiar mix of sadness and elation, a tightness in her chest as if she were on the verge of tears. I was afraid you might hurt me. He was shocked. Mary, no, I would never. She wanted to look away, but she couldn't. I don't know what I'm feeling. Took her by the hand, out of the bed, up and across to the window. I do, he said, bringing her lips to his. Oh, oh. Is that the evidence? That doesn't seem like the evidence. We're gonna have to get into that computer. Damn. But I can't hack it. I can't hack it. Have any points, do I? I do have a praxis point. Maybe I can do it. It's time to invest. Hacking, capture, hack level 2 terminals. It's like Twilight for augmentation nerds. Hacking time again. In the straightest possible line. Not going for any extras.
Access granted.
Sweet. Gray hat. Gray hat. We've upgraded from Script Kitty. We're now getting gray hat points. Manderley to Captain Ryan Penn. UV. Following the recent incident at Seraph Industries, the body of an unidentified male terrorist was delivered to your morgue. You are hereby advised that his corpse has been classified ultra-violent. Might have read something like that already. Maybe not. The medical examiner may remain on site, of course, to keep the body isolated, but there is to be no, repeat, no autopsy performed. That was murder. Morgue procedures. Dr. Gerald Campbell. Sir, today marks the second time this year when I have been prevented from doing my job following an attack on Seraph Industries. There exists some question about my skill level, my ability to be discreet, or the way I run my lab. I demand it to be brought to my attention immediately. Professional courtesy requires a proper explanation. Homeland Security, Criminal Database. Query, Zeke Sanders, El Gato. 3 siblings. Features, Hispanic, missing left eye, military tattoos including U.S. Marine Corps sigil. Afghanistan, wounded, medical discharge. Re-enlisted under Recycle Military Program, operations classified, discharged under Cessation Act. Attack on civilians in Glendale Shopping Complex, Los Angeles. 13 injuries, no fatalities, siege and hostage situation. Diagnosed on site as post-traumatic acute disassociation. Remanded into medical custody. Neuroprosthetic Rehabilitation Center near Camp Topaz, Utah. Declared cured 6 months later and released. Criminal activities, leader of anti-augmentation domestic terrorist group claiming responsibility for numerous acts of breaking and entering, vandalism, theft, arson, targets all associated with augmentation industry. MO of attacks consistently involves empty buildings with minimal security personnel, no fatalities. Outstanding warrants. Be considered armed and extremely dangerous. And here's the goods. Over and done from Manderley. Captain, due to the present sensitive context, it is our recommendation that case 514 regarding the terrorist attack on Seraph Industries be filed and closed as soon as possible. In our opinion, the conclusions proposed at this stage of the investigation are quite satisfactory. I have appointed a state medical examiner to perform the autopsies on the victims. This is a crucial situation, and we must try to keep the information contained as tightly as possible. I'm certain you understand the public relations nightmare this incident implies and will act promptly and accordingly. Have your men reassigned by the end of the day. door that you didn't hack from the outside. I want to find out if you can open it from the inside. That would be a yes. Map check. We want to take the stairs down one more level. Did the marker just come back? Marker did come back. Return to... Oh, read. Let's leave the building and return to Reed. We will return to her after we are done in the building. So we're going to take the stairs down to the main level, and then we need to sneak our way through to the other stairs that go down to the basement. First, we backtrack to the stairs. Wasn't it? I got turned around somehow. Over here. Credit chip. Or credit chips? Candy bars.
Anyone else hear that?
Yeah, it was candy bars. I want to jump too. And another ebook. Global Politics Review. European Quagmire. I bet that would be interesting, but it's a little bit raw. I might get spotted while sitting there reading it. We need to hook a right. Across the room. Maybe the elevator goes down too. It does look like the elevator might go down. Maybe we could even take the elevator. Nope. That worked so well. Splendid. Oh my god. We'll just hide here. You know what? We'll hide here and read. How about that? They're a little confused about where I am. I can't read in the middle of hostilities? That's too bad. I would totally read that now. Ready for a falcon punch? Never mind.
Affirmative.
Walk away, sir.
Your eyes continuing search pattern, but he could come back. Affirmative. Clear up here. Please, don't kill me. Leave me alone.
Extremely regrettable. I'd very much like to meet with David Seraph in person, offer my deepest sympathies, and assure him that these attacks are in no way linked to human. My people have worked tirelessly to find a peaceful solution to this dispute.
Just a gun. Somebody just dropped their gun. Pay it no mind. Pay it no mind. Shit, that's the same maneuver that got me spotted before. Not hugging the wall while I switched cover. Hey, funny. How you doing? This game. I've never played this game before. Also sneaking up on a third break. We've been going 6 hours. Definitely coming up on another break here. But I wouldn't mind finding a path through or...
Permission to gather and protest earlier in the week, but police...
How you been? Okay, that guy. That guy. Before there's anybody else, let's just keep an eye on that guy and take him out. Coming all the way over here. What about head? He's gotta go.
United in their
What? No! No! Stop! There's no one here. Ooh, you saw a ghost. It was a ghost. You saw a ghost. I don't want. No. I just want to do it clean. Just want to do it clean. I know where I'm at. Leroy! Potato Plum, you're going to sleep now. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Hopefully, some next time. Having this stream in the background while drawing is really relaxing. I could see how that could be, or not. There's also a lot of shooting and screaming periodically. Credit chip, and where's that candy bar? I want the candy bar as well. Candy bar. I'm gonna put the save here in the hall. I don't have to remember to pick up the credit chip and eat the candy bar every time. If there's a next time. There won't be a next time, will there? Really jumpy. I did turn off the aim assist, and I have not spent any time aiming tactically. The dart's in his head. Perfect. Do you see the trank dart in his head? I'm very pleased that that's actually there. Facing away. Oh, oh, fuck! I didn't see the others. Damn! I had no idea there were so many people down here.
Regrettable affair. I'd very much like to meet with David Seraph in person to offer my deepest sympathies and assure him that these attacks are in no way linked to humanity's crimes. My people have worked tirelessly to find a peaceful solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally deplore the methods used by these hostage takers. Now, that being said, I do hope the UN takes a concentrated look at what happened.
Officer responding!
I thought it was worth a shot. They hear really well. I don't know if that's on the difficulty level or if they always hear that well. They obviously heard very well. I was gonna drag him away first, then drag the other guy. Just crash. What are we talking about here? Let's see, business address, probably best. I'm gonna send you a whisper crash, or send you a message on Discord real quick. Then you'll have it there saved. They saw. Oh, I knocked him out and they found him and they woke him up while I was typing. I was answering someone here. Send it to you. Just send it to you. What a mystery. What a mystery. What a cool mystery. Oh, but thanks in advance. Alright, well, that wasn't a good move. Now they're on alert. And the guy's back up. Maybe it'll stir the pot a little bit, though. People will be in different places. Wish I had one of those augmentations to see better where everyone is. Not the radar distance so much as the stealth indicators, cones of vision, that kind of thing.
I've got a visual.
Ah, crap. So I'd like to make it a little further before taking that break, but I may need to take the break before making it a little further. Let me make another attempt or two here. I only have a total of 5 rounds. 5 trank darts right now. I can almost get to that guy and drag him back. The problem is that guy. His body will be spotted if I just drop it and leave it. But maybe I need to drop it and leave it and move in much more quickly. I'm gonna try not moving bodies here. Let's do this instead.
Find a peaceful solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally deplore the
conflict. Acknowledge.
Guess that's the guy who saw me, the one who arrived first. But what I want to change up, try and get into that office. Keep looking at the, or when I was looking at the map, I keep planning to go in a straight line across. Maybe that's not a good plan. I was gonna go this way. Maybe I should try to go through here. Well, where am I dying? I'm dying right in here. I haven't even made it out of this room. So I'm not... People I'm looking at, there's a guard standing here, there's a guard standing here. There's the guy who paths something like this. And then there's the guy who walks out here at the beginning. If I go around, I don't think I'm going to have access. Unless maybe there's a vent over here somewhere. Maybe a vent from the men's room. I'm going to try going this way at least once or twice and explore the possibility that there's a vent that could get me into this hall. Right by his ear. He didn't notice, though. Or did it touch his ear? Did I just trank him by nicking his ear?
I'd very much like to meet with David Seraph in person to offer my
Could have waited for that guy.
and assure him that these attacks are in no way linked to the Humanity Front.
My new plan is already screwed. Great.
Find a peaceful solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally
Turn around.
deplore the methods used by these hostages.
This guy will probably see me when I aim.
I do hope the
You face this way again.
Concentrated look at what happened here tonight.
Mr. Taggart went on to express a sincere desire to stand in front of the General Assembly with David Seraph, united in their cause to find a common ground. Should that day ever come to pass, one cannot help but wonder if millionaire Hugh Darrow...
Moving the bodies, this is not good. Vent, 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 vent! Hey, hey, hey. Bodies are gonna get found. In fact, did I already get spotted?
I've got a man down here.
All the bodies. But the going into the bathrooms to find a vent plan wasn't terrible.
Come on now.
I think you're seeing things.
Shots fired.
Yeah! Now, that should drop you pretty quickly. It really should. Ass shot, maybe not as much. Damn, they know where I'm at.
Still scoping.
Bathroom. Vent. Bodies, got to do something better. I'm going to try and sneak there without getting spotted at all. Not even going to take this guy out. Figure I will get spotted, but I'm going to try it anyways. You like that plan? I thought it was a good plan.
In no way linked to humanity's progress.
See anything?
My people have worked tirelessly to find a peaceful solution.
Should have waited still.
And
But it's really that guy that I'm worried about.
explore the methods used
I feel like he's going to notice.
Now that being said, I do hope
Over there. Police! Stop right there! Orange getting out of here!
Okay.
I need a visual!
So we got the alert. Can I close this behind me?
Where is he?
I'm not going to open this one yet. Let's see if I can get the alert to drop while I'm in here.
Any sign of him?
You gonna open this?
The squadron's clean.
That was cool.
The squadron's clean.
Now. Down here's clean.
Stay on alert. Staying on patrol.
Shooting someone in the butt, classy. I thought so. It's a trank dart. It's the perfect place for it.
Keep looking.
Trank dart in the room.
Clear.
That was the one that got you, not the first one in the family jewels.
Checking the next sector. Still scoping. Keep your eyes open. Affirmative. Nothing down here.
He's gone. For now. Stay
See
on
something like a credit chip
Area looks clear.
on the ground.
Just make sure you're ready. Back. Affirmative. Continuing search.
He's gone, but keep your eyes open. He could come back.
He's not down here.
The squadron's clean.
Looks like we lost him. Stay on alert. Hey, you all right? Nothing down here. The alert.
Squadron's clean.
We've got a trespasser.
What's happened?
I think I'm making enough noise right now that they're hearing me. Perhaps the alert is just this long. Maybe it's some special alert that's not gonna drop.
Please don't kill me.
Let me save during an alert. Do not. Did. During an alert. There he is.
Who's there? Leave me alone.
Huh?
Freeze me!
If I save during the alert. Okay. The hallway, end of the hallway, past those two guys, around the corner. And the blue marker is something else. The blue marker is the side quest. We need to be out of the building for that. Anything cool in my inventory? Energy bar.
What do you think? Should we bother with the report?
Come on, alert, come on.
Leave me alone.
Like there might be hostages in there. Was there one mentioned in my journal? I'm gonna check. My thought was from this vent that I'd go down the hall and around, and I can either take the stairs down, elevator, potentially. There seem to be people in the hall. Maybe it makes more sense to go through this room after all, but I don't know which I'm gonna end up trying. Sound like there's someone in there. Check the journal again. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys there.
Over there. I think some officer responding. Right there.
Damn.
Go have it.
We're in here. Please don't disturb me. I'm in the bathroom. No, leave me alone. Trying to poop in here. Go away. Maybe if we stay very still. Maybe not. I'm critical. How you doing? I'm not gonna hit enter yet because it will foretell my most obvious death. You must know by now I'm about to die. Was about to die. Well, my vent plan did not work very well. I opened the vent. I can't stay there, I'll get spotted. If I open the vent, I better be tucked back here. Okay.
Leave me alone.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. My pants were not down. Oh, they knew I wasn't pooping. I forgot to, yeah. I pooped my pants. I pooped my pants. Oh, okay. Made it this far. Critical, how's your week starting off? I'm in total noob mode here. And I like this game. Whoa! Really? Come on. Sitting down or what? There you go, bud. Whoa!
Officer responding.
Fuck me running. Happened to another person, the same thing that happened to me. You lost your save after memory sequence 5. Save corrupted. And you didn't have a backup and you couldn't pull it from... That sucks. I think, what was I at? The start of 7? So it was almost in the same area. You're not gonna sit down this time. And your buddy who came in before, hopefully...
Hello?
No. No, come on. Come on. Back here. We'll ever find you here. Come in. Of energy. He's stuck in the wall. I can't get him out of the wall. Hopefully no one sees him on the other side. That would be a little cheap. me dragging him. We'll just hope that's okay. That's okay. Computers. Oh, this one's unlocked. Hub password. M-post password blues. Blues. Password blues. Training. The lockdown. Stagger that. Hacking. Oh, and post this one. Blues. Alright, robots. Alright, we do have cameras. Wait. Activate. Talk to the pretty lady smoking in a cell. The pretty lady smoking in a cell. Or not. Okay, map check. Yep. Just around the corner. Potentially. Back. It's that night. Oh, 12 seconds. 10 seconds. 6 seconds.
Back up or else.
Access granted.
Anyone else? Stop, police! You aren't getting out of here.
Oh, you would think not. What have you done?
Suspect seems to have run. Searching area.
Ah, fuck me. Didn't even know I was here. Okay. Hide in the locker room. Chill. Chill, guy. He's the only one responding.
Drop the weapon! Come on out.
Why, is he not... He's not coming out from cover. Ready for the Falcon Punch? Sorry, I've just stolen that. Falcon Punch. It was said once, and now it's stuck in my head. That is forevermore the Falcon Punch. Even if he's doing a completely different animation, that's what's going to be in my head when I run up to someone. Just try and take them straight out like that. Is it open now? Sweet.
Boss, I got the neural
chip.
hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub
This
to
is
your
the way
apartment.
out.
I'll have Frank contact you
Not
there.
the door I came in through, so. Use my home computer to analyze the hub. Let's see if we can get out this way. Progress! I can get out and then take a break. Oh my. Level. One at the bottom is half broken though. Okay. Take it. I cannot do a level 3 keypad. Out this way. I got a praxis point and can upgrade to level 3 and then pull it off. Only costs 1, but I've got none. Can't hack a level 3. Have one of those auto hack tools. Nope. This thing. What am I aiming for? Oh, I see. There's more. Seconds.
Access granted.
Active. Well, lasers off. Still can't go out that way. I could find a, maybe there's a Praxis chip in one of these lockers. That'd be neat. Candy bar. Another panel. I mean, as if everyone didn't already know he was there? Or exit through the front? Might be the only way out for me. Exit through the front, which would mean taking the elevator up 2 levels might work. What's going on? I didn't get detected yet. The hack didn't work. Come on. Please? Yeah, the gamepad controls, not awesome for the hacking. I haven't tried it with the mouse, but definitely is not awesome with the gamepad. Seems a little bit funky.
Access granted.
Elevator might be unwise, but I gotta try it. Gun away. Okay. Same hallway. Go out the way we came in. Attempt 2. Just reverse sneak. Really? Through the glass. Okay, fair enough. They saw me through the glass. Does it say altering? Wow, got it. Nice typo find. Not even there. Wow, I have to change that somewhere else entirely. Altering you to his presence. Nice. I did those so long ago, I didn't even think there were typos in them at this point. I certainly knew there were at some point. should be fixed. Still like to get out of here before taking that break. Whoa.
You see anything? If anyone's here, come out now. Huh. Nothing here.
Get down. Better. Better. Somebody's coming out. I just made too much noise or what? Somebody was looking right through the glass? It's kind of shitty. Maybe they saw me through the glass. Maybe I just made too much noise. I save after dragging that guy into the stairwell. No, I didn't. I did not save after dragging that guy into the stairwell. So he's gonna come in really soon. His current pathing seems to be part of the save game. Now hopefully that won't be visible from inside the room. And I can get his body out of here. But he's still gonna come into the hall. Gotta do something differently. Too many people to go through that room. Oh, I can go around that. I can go around that while staying in cover. I had not learned that correctly. Same thing with these boxes. I've been trying to manually... Whoa, get your ass back. What are you doing? What's with the camera? Looking right at me, but this is a weird camera thing. The camera put itself in a strange spot. Got forced into it. He's actually back there. Not really. Whatever.
I'm on it.
Screw that! I did not pop out of cover. Feed me candy bars.
I see you.
Alright, break might have to come before the escape. My goal is to get back in the vent, go around, go back up the stairs, and then contemplate whether I want to or need to go all the way out through my my special entrance, or whether I can somehow go out the front door. Excellent peripheral vision. I could also spend more time when I'm hugging the wall, moving down the hall. I could spend more time looking in the room. I didn't really look up above in the room at all. See who might be looking. See, it happened again. It's like I lost cover for a second while crawling around. He didn't really animate, but he somehow popped out of cover and got spotted. So wrong. I hate to admit it, but I feel like that might be a situation where keyboard and mouse versus gamepad would be a helpful thing.
Looks good over here. Area looks clear. Have a look at it.
Might also take this guy out and move my save up, because it's padding out my fails by a couple minutes each time. Here, grab him, pull him into the stairwell, move the save up, try to work my way down this hall without popping from cover. It seems like if I stayed in cover under the window, I should be able to get down to near the end, wait for a moment, go into the vent. Yeah, just stay close to the wall. You guess it could work. I think it could too. The reason it's not, I don't know what to say. It's not a hard mechanic in theory. I'm just hugging the wall. You have to keep holding the button. It's not a toggle cover. Maybe that's, let me do both things. Save the game here. Let me also change the cover mode. There is a cover mode, cover style between hold and toggle. Put that on toggle. Now I don't have to hold it, and he'll stick in cover. Okay, they saw me when I popped out here, and I think that was just line of sight. But it was working much better. I was staying in cover. This is good. Staggered save. I wonder if it'll keep the setting saved, or if I have to change the setting again. Loading is nice and quick. Sweet, kept the mode. Stay here. No one sees me. I'm low enough. The boxes should still provide real cover. Functional cover. No one should be able to see me here at all. I'm gonna wait for that guy to come into the hall and leave the hall. I guess those 2, 3 might just have a line of sight on what's going on in the hall here. I wonder if I can move the boxes. Oh shit, the camera did the thing again. Still good.
Acknowledge.
What the hell?
Moving to position. Put it away. He's over
My box is invulnerable!
Purpose on the run!
Oh! Well, the box was invulnerable. Let's be honest. My brain, not so much. All right, let me take my break here. We'll come back and tackle a hull. Oh. All right, be right back.